Hey Raiders, I just want to do a quick video here. I did a video yesterday talking about using the event dungeon, how to optimize your rewards, getting the random unique weapons or spending the red ethers, and how you can use blue summons for gold to get those random unique weapons. Today I came to an epiphany and figured out something that I didn't consider before. I was doing my Devourer stage, and I remember there's an option to select gold there, and I did some math, and well, something very interesting happened. So, we're going to talk about this real quick. So, if you're a newer player, and you are selecting unique weapon fragments from the Devourer stage, I want to suggest that you may actually want to select the gold boxes for now, while this current event's running, and here's why. So you got the 7 Devourer stages. It doesn't really matter which step you're on. Just whichever stage you clear, just take a look at those numbers there. So like let's say you're clearing stage 4, so you can get 7 unique weapon fragments for clearing stage 4. Or alternatively, you can get the 45 gold boxes of 100,000 gold, which allows you to do 45 blue summons. So you can use those 45 blue summons, and you'll get approximately 578 stamina. And then use that stamina in the event dungeon, and you'll get 30, just shy of 35, 40, or 46 legendary frags, depending on if you're doing the stage 6, 7, or 8 stage. If you're doing stage 4, I would probably think that you're probably doing stage 7, so we'll consider that. So 40 legendary frags. So 7 unique weapon frags, or turn the gold into blue summons for stamina items, and then get legendary frags. Now those 40 legendary frags, when you grind them, when you make a complete unique weapon, it takes 1,000 legendary frags, and then when you grind it, it becomes 250 unique weapon frags. So the gold that would be used the gold that would be used to get those legendary frags, the 40 legendary frags would effectively grind into 1/4 into 10 unique weapon frags. So instead of 7 unique weapon frags, you get 10. Now this is a long-term farming strategy to optimize farming. The only stages where this wouldn't be good is if for some reason you can clear stage 5, 6, or 7, which is actually kind of takes some investment in Devourer. Like you actually have to have some decent gear and have a decent comp, and then you're only able to do the 6-point stage, but not the 7-point. I don't think that's even possible, like honestly. So like as long as you can do the 7-point stage, you're completely in the green. The amount extra gained varies, so you can weigh these options. Like, do you feel just getting the unique weapon frags straight away versus getting the unique weapon frags after you get 1,000 legendary frags, make the unique weapon. And the other benefit is because it's random unique weapons, there is a chance, though small, that you get a weapon you want, a weapon that you would use a ticket on, in which case then it's worth 4 times the value since you don't have to grind it. So instead of using the 1,000 basically you would be turning 250 what would be unique weapon frags into a selector, as long as it's a weapon you want. So depending on how many heroes you want weapons for, this actually becomes extremely effective. And then I did some math here as far as the blue summons. This does require a very specific strategy with the blue summons. You cannot grind the gear. All the blue, purple, and there's a small chance of reds showing up in blue summons. You must grind them all. Or sorry, no grinding. No grinding whatsoever. You must sell all gear. Selling the gear will yield approximately 36% of the gold back to offset the cost of the blue poles, which gives you that 12.85 stamina per 100,000 gold spent. And the 100,000 gold spent is factoring in that you're offsetting the cost with the selling the gear. Additionally, additional part is you need to fill the potion. So when you do your Stockade, do the EXP dungeon, equip these potions, fill them up, and then sell those potions. You can then turn the potions to offset an additional 4%. It's only a small amount, but it does add up. The more you can offset that cost, because if I take out that 4%, then the amount of stamina actually drops to like under 12, and that changes like the numbers like a bunch. Like if I lower this to I think it's like 11.5, yeah, it skews the numbers like less favorably. So if you want to maximize this, you gotta sell everything that comes in the blue summon that you can sell. You also get a bunch of awakening frags for awakening heroes, because those drop in the blue summons. You get artifact pieces. If you're doing Devourer 7 stage, and you do the 5 runs a day, so that's the 6 mil, you turn that into 30, so yeah, times 5, 30 million gold. It will get you 3,855 stamina and approximately 258 artifact pieces. Now these numbers do vary, it is a poll, so over the long term the numbers do generally even out. I actually have blue poll data right here where I've done nearly 1 billion gold worth of summons during different events. Actually well over 1 billion if you add all the different ones I've done. But basically the numbers add up pretty well, and they're pretty consistent. Like whenever I've collected data, the numbers aren't shifting very much as long as you do enough pulls. So you offset the cost, you'll get some artifact pieces, which you can get some random artifacts from the tower. You'll get awakening fragments for getting your heroes advanced. You'll get random unique weapons, which could potentially be a weapon you want to keep. If it's not a weapon you want to keep, you end up grinding it into unique weapon frags and end up getting more unique weapon frags if you selected unique weapon frags from the Devourer stage. And because you're doing the blue summons, you'll progress on the Come On Try Your Luck achievement. At first, this achievement offsets the gold cost even more, so then you can use the extra gold further to continue to do blue pulls. Once you get, it doesn't have all the achievements listed here, but I believe after 18, the interesting thing is the amount of pulls it's done. I'll get a calculator here to just kind of show you. So what happens is for the 17th one, you need to do 7,850 pulls. Now the pulls, the way that the achievement counts is you got you need to do the 7,850, but you already have progress of 6,910 from the previous achievement. So you actually have 6,910 out of it. So we'll minus the previous achievement. So we actually only need to pull 940 more. Now each pull you do is a 10 plus 1, so it's actually 11 pulls. So it's actually only 85 clicks of blue summon. Each blue summon click for the 10 plus 1 is 100,000 gold. So that's so 100,000. Yeah, so it comes out to spending 8,545,454. But the achievement gives you 7,850,000. So the actual paid, you spend less than 700,000 gold. So you just basically offset almost the entirety of the cost. Once you get to, I can't remember if it's 18 or 19. So like there's a certain point once you, I think it's around 19, where the achievement gives more gold than the cost of doing the summons. So you actually net more gold than it costs. Now the achievement does run out, so once you hit the last achievement, it runs out. Let me see, because I've finished it. I'll show what achievement it goes up to. But that'll basically give you a bunch of gold, and then you can use that gold for more blue summons, more random unique weapons, more stamina items, from running the dungeon. You got 3 weeks, so it's a good time to make use of it. So that's what I would recommend that newer players do. Let's see, normal achievements, it's completed, so it's all the way down here. Come on, try your, yeah, it's the 30th one, that's the final one. So once you complete that, then it runs out, and you end up making it's I think the last one was net 15 million gold. So it ends up more than paying for itself. So take advantage of this. Like, we haven't had a stamina dungeon like this that's been as rewarding, and there's just a lot of stuff I didn't even consider. Like the fact that Devour gold boxes would yield more. Now, unfortunately for Devour, for myself personally, I don't select the unique weapon frags. I select the unique treasure frags, or I select the Shakma artifact pieces because I do stage 7. So I myself will not be selecting the gold boxes, but if I was a newer player, just based on the numbers I got here, this looks like a net gain. Like, depending on what stage you're doing, like you're just going to end up with more reward over time, and then you'll use the achievement to get even more rewards. So that's what I would suggest. I hope this helps. I will put the link to the publicly available resource I have here. It's kind of far down the page. Like, this is a bunch of math stuff that I do. It's pretty disorganized, so I apologize for that. But this is the main takeaway: is if you are selecting unique weapon frags in the Devour stage, reconsider and take the gold boxes, and then use the gold for blue summons. Sell all the gear, fill the potions, sell the potions. Use the stamina items gained from the blue summon to run the event dungeon even more. That's my suggestion. It also gives, because you're spending stamina, it actually advances your team level as well. So, I mean, there's multiple benefits. This is like not just the fact that you're getting more unique weapon frags in the long run and potentially getting scoring a random unique weapon that you actually want. You're advancing your team level, you're getting artifact pieces, you're getting awakening fragments. I mean, this is covering everything. Like, this is actually really good for advancement for new players. And I'm glad I made this discovery, so I wanted to share that with everybody. Thank you.